I think all these words like child-centric and all that, these are all reactions to what is happening, and they're trying to figure out another way of putting the same thing only. Because that it's also because they have not understood what really constitutes learning, what is really learning. Uh, every being is learning, so there cannot be a dog-centric and a monkey-centric learning, no? That's the way you are looking at child-centric learning. Every living being is learning, so every being is centric to that, and learning actually can take place in an autonomous way, autonomously. It's like digestion. Digestion happens within. So actually you can see parallel between digestive system and cognitive system. Inputs are from outside in both cases. Food comes from outside, sensorial data comes from outside, and once it goes in, you don't have any role. The body is actually doing the processing of both. One is called digestion, other one is called, there is a longer process there. Abstraction hoga, imagination hoga, all that, and finally you get comprehended understanding of what you have learned. So essentially these are biological processes which is completely misunderstood in modernity, and so that is why they are making up different stories around it.
What is the role of teaching in this whole paradigm?
Well, in the paradigm of natural learning, everything is teaching you. Everything around is giving you information. That's what it means. And unlike animals, human child has to awaken to its possibilities based on the context. A child in Bangalore slums will speak 4 languages. A child born in China will speak Chinese, Russian will speak Russian. So it's very contextual. So whatever is in the context is what the child awakens to its potential. Potential is to communicate. So a dog wouldn't do a Russian bark and a Chinese bark. Dog will bark wherever it is. But that is its communication. Whereas human beings has to be very specific depending upon the context. So it is actually the context that awakens what is inside you. So teaching itself is a very wrong term. In fact, there is no word teaching in any of the indigenous communities. Teaching is a modernity invented word. So learning was always happening, so one even probably didn't have to even use the word learning. Like we don't keep telling we are breathing all the time. Breathing is happening, so we wouldn't be always saying that we are breathing now, we are breathing, we don't do that. So learning is also like that. It's a very natural process, choiceless process. So